Because I Knew You, How Some Remarkable Sick Kids Healed a Doctor's Soul. Written and read by Robert Macauley. A downloadable PDF of references contained in the print edition accompanies this audiobook. For my patients, who showed me what it means to be a kid. For Kanolucha, who gave me the best job in the world. And for Pam, who left her true north to go west with this not-so-young man. I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. For Good, from the musical Wicked, by Stephen Lawrence Schwartz. 15 years ago. I was on my second glass of wine when Dave cornered me. "So why palliative care?" he asked. I usually need to define that term for people, but since Dave and I were mingling at the welcome reception for a program to train tomorrow's leaders in palliative care, which he was co-directing, he was well aware that it's a medical specialty focused on reducing suffering for patients with serious illness, who are often approaching the end of their lives. I assumed he was asking because I was one of only a handful of pediatricians selected for the program, since, thankfully, most patients who need palliative care are adults. As I had many times before, I explained how I loved taking care of kids, and also wanted to be involved in crucial moments of my patients' lives. My early work as a primary care pediatrician had offered the first but rarely the second, and medical ethics, which I subsequently came to focus on, the reverse. Pediatric palliative care let me do both. "You could have been a pediatric oncologist," Dave observed, "or an ICU doc." I glanced over his shoulder to see what was on the nearest hors d'oeuvre tray. My hospital already had enough of those. "So find another place to work." "I like my hospital," I replied, wondering if Dave had missed the memo about cocktail parties being designed for nibbles and chit-chat. "And what we didn't have was a pediatric palliative care team, so a few years ago, I started one." His cobalt eyes bored through me. "That's the hospital's problem, not a why." "Maybe you could chill out, Dave," I thought as I scanned the room, catching a glimpse of Susan, the other co-director, who looked to be having an enviably lighthearted conversation.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?